Hello everybody, my name's Andrea Hagen. I'm going to be talking to you about Outrigger resorts, and I'm going to be taking you around the world to look at each of the hotels that we have. Just to give you an idea about what Outrigger is about, our brand strategy is to be the premier beach resort brand in the world, so that's what we're aiming to achieve. Oh, hold on, I need to go back. Forward, sorry. So I'm going to take you to Hawaii, then we're going to go to Fiji, then to Thailand, then to Mauritius, then to the Maldives. So these are the areas where we have Outrigger resorts. First of all, though, I just want to take you through something that all Outriggers have, or what we call these Outrigger experiences. And they're just things that are common to all Outriggers, and all the guests will experience when they go to an Outrigger resort. The thing about Outrigger, that because we're a Hawaii-based company, we're very cultural and very spiritual, and the whole goal is to bring the destination into the resort. So when they arrive, they get a local arrival greeting, or they'll get a little gift. Like I said, we'll have a lot of cultural activities within the resort, and then we also give them a little farewell gift when they leave the hotel. Some of the examples I've put on here, so for example at Outrigger Laguna Phuket, they get a welcome beach bag, or you know, we have the sunset fire show. So these just give you an idea of what's the sort of the signature experiences that we do provide, and each hotel has a different experience. So I'm going to take you through the Outrigger Waikiki Beach Resort and the Reef Resort. The thing with Waikiki, it's very much a people go there either as a main holiday, but a lot go as a stopover. If they're going to Waikiki, I would recommend they stay like 3 or 4 nights. It's not really a 7-night experience, because to go for 7 nights, you're really missing out on what else Hawaii has to offer. Waikiki itself is a city, it's a vibrant city, it's got amazing shopping and restaurants. There's 7 beachfront hotels, and Outrigger has 2 of them. So the Waikiki Beach is what I would say the more central of the 2 of them, and the Reef is just slightly further out, but they're both in excellent locations. The thing though, just to bear in mind is, like with a lot of American hotels, they do have these resort fee, but they do actually really build a lot into the resort fee to sort of justify, you know, to the customer, you know, what they're getting for it. So with the Outrigger Waikiki Beach Resort, you know, it's a large hotel, 524 rooms. It's right on the beach. We do have a club concept at both hotels as well, which again, it's worth exploring, because you do get like breakfast, and I'll show you in the slide in a moment what else you get. But it's really central, and basically you just pay for the you know, better view. I prefer this resort because the swimming pool is right on the beach. So out of the 2, this is my preference. And then, like I say, we have the Reef Resort, which is slightly further out. It's a larger property, but again, you can still see Diamond Head, and you get great views. We do a lot more cultural experiences here, so you really get an idea of, you know, what Hawaii is all about. So this is the Reef Resort. And then, like I mentioned, we have our club concept, Voyager 47, and it is worth looking at that room product, because you do get the concierge service, you get a light meal in the evenings, and you can get breakfast as well. So it is worth looking at that as well. Then moving on to from Hawaii, we go to Castaway Island and Outrigger Fiji Beach Resort in Fiji. Castaway Island is in the Mamamukas, so it takes about half an hour. You have to get there by ferry, seaplane, or ferry, seaplane, or well, what else? Oh, helicopter is the other way you can get there. It's very much a boutique style hotel. The whole concept of this resort is for you to connect with the person that you have gone there with. So we limit Wi-Fi and we don't have TVs in the room. So that's really the concept of the resort. But it's a great place to explore the Mamamukas. Again, most of the traffic that we're getting from the UK tends to be stopover, but it is a different experience to what we provide at the Fiji Beach Resort, because you're on an island, and it's very much, you know, similar to the Maldives. It's one resort which is on its own island. Then the next resort is the Outrigger Fiji Beach Resort. The Outrigger Fiji Beach Resort is built like a typical Fijian village. This one on the UK does really well because it's only 50 minutes from Nadi, the main airport. And we do tend to get a lot of stopovers of, you know, people doing round the world trips and, you know, wanting to experience Fiji. The nice thing about this resort, it is built like a typical Fijian village. It does have an adult-only section of the pool, an adult-only pool. We also have Talai butlers in some of the deluxe categories and above, and it's just a really good location for exploring the main island of Fiji. We also do a lot of cultural activities where guests can interact with the locals as well. So it is a good resort, and it's on the main sort of south of the island, so it's on the Coral Coast, so it has a really beautiful beach as well. Then moving on to Thailand, we have the Outrigger Phuket Resort in Laguna and the Outrigger Koh Samui. So the Outrigger Laguna Phuket, you've seen the Angsana and from Banyan and the banyan tree. We're on the same complex as the banyan tree and the Angsana. For me, I took my family here. It's a great introduction to Thailand, particularly for families, because you get the best of both worlds. You've still got all the water sports and all the activities that your kids perhaps are used to if they've been to like Turkey or Spain before, but then you can get that cultural experience from the village just outside Laguna, and you can actually walk to it from where we are, and you can get out and see what the destination is actually like. So it's great for families as well, because the room product actually sleeps for 2 adults and 2 children, and most of the rooms are interconnecting as well. So I've got to speed up a little bit, sorry. A few problems with my... Then Outrigger Koh Samui, which... Right, oh, gone too quick, sorry. Outrigger Koh Samui, by complete contrast, more of a boutique style property, has 52 plunge pool suites. With this social distancing now, it is a good new resort in terms of if people do want that isolation, we can offer that because they're all individual villas, all with our own private pool. It's only 10 minutes from the airport. It's a great location. It's 10 minutes from Cheweng, so you get the best of both worlds in terms of you can go out and see the resort, the main resort, and then come back to the peacefulness of Outrigger Koh Samui. It's very much targeting the honeymoon market and the couples market. Then Mauritius, Outrigger Mauritius is one of the most popular that we do on the UK market. It's a larger complex, very much family orientated. All the rooms are ocean facing, but the key selling point for this resort is that we have these family rooms which will sleep up to 3 children up to the age of 17, and it's literally a separate room from the main bedroom. So it really caters really well for the family market. And I'd also encourage people to go all inclusive, because it is very much a resort where you go and explore, but you sort of, that you can't go out to a local restaurant or something like that. You sort of have your meals at the resort. So the two things just to take away from that are the ocean facing rooms and the family concept that we have there. And then the last property I'm going to take you through is the Maldives. Again, going back to a boutique style property, 52 villas. You have to get a domestic flight from Mali to Kadadu Airport. It takes about an hour to get there. The nice thing about this resort, though, is that it's all a la carte. There's no buffet. All have private pools. It is a very remote island, and so you literally don't see anybody. There's no light pollution, no noise pollution. You really have you know, an authentic Maldivian experience. So that is the Outrigger in the Maldives. I wish I had more time. So why Outrigger? You know, we want to be the premier beachfront of the world. We really try and get the culture into the you know, into the hotel. We've got a lot of experience. We have good guest satisfaction scores as well, and we want to create memories. If you did want more information, we have a really good training website, and you can get that at outriggeragent.com. So please have a look at that as well. And any booking, whatever channel you do it, if you log the booking, you will get a complimentary little gift with a card with your name on, which is a nice thing that we do as well. So I think we're going to go on to the questions now. So my quiz questions are, so if you have a look at this room, and you can move the question thing to the right, if that helps. Is where would you be if you stayed in one of these accommodations? They're all the different room products. Is it the Outrigger Koh Samui, the Outrigger Kanota, the Outrigger Mauritius, or the Outrigger Phuket? And then moving on to, I think the answer is Koh Samui, so that's correct. And then the second question is, what is the URL for the Outrigger training program? Is it outriggeragent.com, outriggerlearn.com, outriggerexpert.com, or outriggerrewards.com? Question 2. So that is what happens when you arrive at the Outrigger Fiji Beach Resort. And the question is, in case you didn't get that, is what is the welcome greeting? Hi there, bonjour, bula, or good day. And then hopefully you can see a statue, and it is, who is this famous surfer that you can see on Waikiki Beach? Is it Duke Surfer, Duke Board, Duke Poko Kahamama, or Dukes of Hazzard? So we'll just see what the results are. So yeah, correct, outriggeragent.com, and yeah, 100% for the welcome for Fiji. And yeah, Duke Poko, I can't even say it, but anyway, correct, well done. So the last question is, I'm going to show you a video, so please take a look. last 8-9 weeks learning social media, because we've got all this information that I want to share with you to enable you to, you know, share with your customers. So that video, for example, I can share with you if you find it useful. We've got images, we've got photography. So where can you find me and find the information? I've started this Facebook page, and is it called Outrigger Agent, TikTok, Snapchat, or local library? And if you did want to communicate with me, the answer, hopefully you'll all get it right. I can share with you as much as I can on you know, on images and things. So thank you very much for listening. You all are correct, and I hope, yeah, if you need anything, you can go to the Facebook page. Otherwise, my email address is andrea.hogg@outrigger.com, and I'll put that on the chat. So thank you.